Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So this inverse head and shoulders has still not really taken off, and basically what we have done is to come down and test some structure. You can see a lot of tails here. Look to the left, there's almost a tweeze. There was a tweezer top at that level. You had a close and an open at that level and a rejection. So you can see that bearish pattern right there below the moving averages. But then if you look at this, we are now above the moving averages and we are staying above the moving averages at the moment. So these are the two levels we need to pay attention to. We'll get to them on the lower time frames. First important thing is that the 8-hour oscillators have crossed over and they are dropping below the 80. They would normally be a signal for a sell, but I'd want to see that below the moving averages, not above the moving averages. So it's kind of a wait and see scenario at the moment for me. We do have one bullish pattern here being this inside bar off structure, and we did get above it going into close, but nothing really to write home about. So you'll probably find that there are some longs in from this retest here. So this tweezer bottom here, probably find quite a few longs here, which means there's quite a few stops just below this pattern. Then their entry would be pretty much right where we are at the moment. So 3 hours not offering any information for the week. You can see oscillators all over the place. We are above the moving averages, so that is trend up at the moment. But we're looking for this head and shoulders to play out. And the longer it just hovers around the head and shoulders, the less likely it becomes a head and shoulders and becomes more a top of range for a big move down. So just keep that in your mind. Don't jump in assuming that it's going to continue. You're looking for price action to tell you that it is a head and shoulders. So at the moment, you could see it drop down, test this level. Look to the left. There was an attempt in the past, as I said yesterday. We've dropped down to that level. We've still got a few gaps to the downside as well. We're now in amongst the moving averages, which is never a good sign. Moving averages are also flattening out. Oscillators are all over the place. There is basically nothing here on the hour which is indicating you want to be trading this. If we start dropping below 13,354 and retest this zone, you're probably going to see a crossover of moving averages drop below the 155 and then maybe a bigger move to the downside. There is structure further down over here, which is not something I'd want to be buying off, which is 13,245. So let's just get down to 15 minutes, see if there's anything here that we can play with. So European session was down, one-way traffic. We had one attempt at the level. We had another attempt just below the level, tweezer bottom here. So that was probably, there was an entry there, but that was another entry as well. At the moment, pretty much nothing. Look at the moving averages, flat, looks like rejecting, oscillators grouping to the upside, definitely looking like another leg down. But, we are sideways, so if you look at that, we're pretty much sideways. And there's nothing really here, guys. For me, there's bearish and bullish setups at the moment. So you've got this area here where I'm moving my mouse, and that is a flag. That is a flag break. That is a retest of the break. Then this move up here for yesterday is a fairly decent move. This is a retracement also into a flag. So, I think the only move that I'd be looking at is a break and retest of 13,442. Get above it, come back and find some support. I'm looking for longs. Other than that, this level's been tested already, so I'm not too keen on that. I'd be looking lower down, but lower down is going to break through all the moving averages, so that's not going to be a decent entry either. So I think for me, this is a wait and see. I think we've got the jobs number coming out late in the week from the US. There's a little bit of noise coming through from Europe, but yeah, it is August as well, which is sort of summer holidays, which has also indicated some low volumes. So for me, I think I sit quietly, see if there's an opportunity on something else to trade. But I think for the DAX, you're probably going to just be mucking around in this zone with no real direction today. I think that's kind of what we're seeing at the moment. Unless there's a catalyst, if there's a catalyst, then look at the wait for the levels and trade off those levels. But I don't think there's going to be much happening today. Probably a day to just go out and enjoy the sunshine. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.